Okay, my predictions. My predictions were before Trump was in office that the president was gonna come in and actually really I can't even take credit for it. Like it was my predictions. It's the things that people in power put a lot of energy into and brought forth and manifested and said that they were going to do. And for example, when the Obama administration had shut down the government and whatnot, it was a clear indication based off of what I know from people who I talk to who have seen a lot. I'm thinking of the 70-year-old man. Don't want to get into detail, get off the subject. But he said they tell you about something and then 10 years later they do it. So you have to have been paying attention for at least 10 years to really understand what the fuck is going on. So I knew that on the second year of his presidency, they were going to shut down the government. You know, didn't think it was going to be for a long time, but I didn't put that much thought into it. They're going to. He's at the second year since he's the scapegoat. They're gonna shut it down for good. They're gonna shut down food stamps, all that stuff. I've been saying that they're gonna shut down the housing HUD thing. They're gonna shut down a lot of things, and it's gonna go into Social Security. It's gonna go into all of that stuff. And this is what I've been saying. It's what they've been saying. You probably just weren't paying attention. Probably watching football or cricket or whatever you're into. All right. So these were my predictions that I said, and I was telling people another thing that I don't hear too much about. I don't think I've heard anybody say this, so it's a relevant prediction that I had that when Trump leaves, it's the last of all of that old stuff, all that good old boy, all the just the old way of thinking, all of that's out the window with Trump. It's like, hey, let's take a representative of the old way, turn him up to 150, and just go out with a bang. That's what Trump is. So all that white supremacy and just, I mean, everything that comes with the old way is literally about to be flushed out. This is the last go around. This is what I've been saying. And I was also saying, which I haven't heard anybody speak about, that white males and black women are going to be targeted. Just like when Obama was president, you saw black people getting shot and killed every day on TV, and it was amped up and ramped up and everything else, and that was the programming, right? So with his first 4 years, they were changing the public perception and so on and so forth, and just doing little things that they do before they go on the campaign the way they're about to. Because this hasn't happened yet. This is the relevant prediction. So, as soon as Trump gets elected, 62-year-old white male shoots up Las Vegas. Then there's another nut, and then there's another nut, and then they're doing this, then they're doing that. And the way it's being projected is look at these crazy ass white people. Now you got movies coming out where the villain is older black ladies, like it's some kind of horror. I don't watch TV. I haven't been watching TV in at least 15 years, but I catch glimpses of the programming and I kind of know what's going on. But nevertheless, these are just some of my predictions. It's what it is. Now, what you can expect whenever whenever Trump's reelected is maybe 3 to 6 months. It goes in three, sixes, and nines, but 3 to 6 months, the economy and everything's going to start to fall apart, right? All of these things that are going on all over the world that most Americans have no idea about, most other people don't know what's going on in other places. They might hear little tidbits. Like, there's stuff going on in America that's relevant, but you'll hear on the media and they'll push it around the globe that they're building a wall, you know? So, that type of deal. But what's actually been going on around the world is governments have been saying, hey, you guys have to go ahead and the government in France was saying they're so broke that they got to take a percentage, like 25% of the people's belongings or wealth or whatever. And they said that they're going to go in people's safety deposit boxes and then take out 20%. They're going to take 20% out of your check. You know what I'm saying? Basically, just some new ridiculous stuff. There's places where the money has deflated to nothing, where you're giving up like 5 pounds of money, literally like a cake of money all balled up, and trading that for bread and water or whatever the case may be. These things aren't happening here because when the economy, when the stock prices go down, they go ahead and print some more money up, which deflates all the world's currencies really, and everybody else is feeling it. We're not feeling it as much because when they're printing up the new money, they're putting it into corporations where it's going directly into their stock. And now those stocks are going up and it makes everything look great on paper. You know what I'm saying? At the moment, it's a temporary solution that costs everybody their stability. I don't want to get into sovereignty or nothing like that, but I mean, it is what it is, and this is what's going on. So as the dollar is devaluing down into nothing, Bitcoin's going to rise. People are going to do different things to the blockchain, and basically that was set up as a trap. So it's like, hey, look at what we made. We the people made this, or whatever the case may be, and then oh no, 10 years later, it's a trap. It wasn't really us, and now all of our information is out there more than ever. The whole, cameras everywhere. You get a ticket to your account for jaywalking. They said money wasn't going to be worth anything, and you're going to get a chip and a barcode and all that other stuff. And it's already here. It's been here. A lot of people in the area where I live, they're still living in 1996. They still go out and do things, brick and mortar, whatever. I understand. All of the new technology is being built on the blockchain. Meanwhile, during the greatest exchange of wealth in history, a lot of people just don't understand what's really going on. For example, if you look back at the last market crash, 401k, the 401k went down to nothing. There was people who went to college and they worked for 30 years and this, that, and the third. Now their 401k, $40,000 is gone. That's money that they put in just to get tricked out of. The banks got the bailouts and certain places got bailouts, but there was a lot of people left with the experience and the knowing of how the system actually works. I'm going on a rant now, so I'm gonna just make this the part 1 video. Check it out, like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. If I should put out a part 2, whatever, and actually, get into it more. I'll probably play this back and listen to it and, be like, damn, I didn't really say shit, or whatever the case may be. But like, I have a lot to say from my perception that I haven't heard voiced anywhere. So if you want more, like I said, click on these links, check out some of the other videos. Go ahead and check out this playlist. There's videos from other channels. Go to those channels and subscribe, and have a nice.
Hey, don't forget to like or subscribe. The description has links below. Fino have the all-day Witted album out now. Love.